All right, let's right now talk with Tonya J. Powers from Fox News about National Chicken Wing Day. Tonya, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
So tell us the history of National Chicken Wing Day, although I think we all know which city it started in.
Yeah, Buffalo claims that one. Back in 1977, their mayor at the time, Stan Mikowski, proclaimed July 29th as National Chicken Wing Day. It was to celebrate, the thousands of pounds of chicken wings that were consumed by people in Buffalo in their restaurants and their taverns each week. That, of course, is a fraction of the chicken wing number that is, consumed in the U.S. Each week now.
Yeah.
It has grown exponentially, but yeah, we still mark the day, and we just missed Chicken Finger Day. That was apparently over the weekend. Not sure why they were so close together, but this is the Chicken Wing Day, not to be confused with the Chicken Finger.
And so, you talk about thousands of pounds a week. It must be millions of pounds a week these days. Do we have any idea of the actual amount of servings of these things every week?
Apparently, we've got annual numbers. Apparently, in the 12 months that ended in June of this year, Americans ordered more than 1.2 billion servings of wings in the past year. That's actually down about 1.5% from the year before. This is according to a research firm, Circana. They're tracking data, but that's still a massive amount of chicken wings.
Yeah, I mean, 100 million pounds a month. That's quite a lot. Now, there's some controversy here, though, about boneless chicken wings. Do those generally count as chicken wings or not?
I think it depends on personal preference, and you're right about that. There are some people who are like, yeah, the boneless that's like a nugget. That's not a chicken wing, because there's no actual bone in there. I don't know. It kind of depends on your personal, taste. If you don't really want to fool with, dealing with the bones or whatever. Or which my personal thing is, I think you can get more sauce with the boneless kind because you're not, it's not coming off like on your fingers and stuff while you're trying to wrestle with the chicken wing. That's just me. So if you're a sauce fan, maybe that's the route you want to go. It depends.
Well, and it's also how you eat it, and maybe it's a men versus women thing. I don't know, but I eat like the big chunk of chicken, like the main chunk, and then I leave the rest of it. Whereas my husband, it's just the bone. Like he eats all the gristle and everything off of it. And I just think that's kind of yucky.
Yeah. There's definitely, I've watched people throughout my life when, we eat chicken wings, and I'm like, how do you do that? Because I used to be in your camp with the whole, okay, I'm just going to eat what I can get to, and we're just going to call that a day. And I've seen other people who maneuver around, especially on the flatter part, where they kind of maneuver it around, and you can actually like pull the bone out of the end of it, and it leaves you with just this sleeve of chicken. It is I don't know how it's just magic. It's just magic. That's all I got.
It's quite literally an art form.
All right, we'll leave it there. Tonya J. Powers, thank you for joining us this morning on National Chicken Wing Day.
Sure. Thank you.